Hello viewers, and welcome back to Let's Play Modded Endless Legend with improved AI. I'm a little concerned. Let's talk about how I'm a little concerned right now. We're over here screwing around. We're fighting for 4th, I think. Meanwhile, green and purple are doing God knows what, and I know nothing about blue. We know they're still in the game. They haven't been eliminated. Oh, hold on. I can just look at their score, really? Shouldn't this information be blank until we vet them? Okay, well blue has a score that's between us and red. So, we might be fighting for 3rd. The important thing is, I'm very concerned about purple. You know what else I'm concerned about? Living! Somebody pointed out in the comments, and frankly, listen, guy who pointed this out in the comments, congratulations, you passed the test. You're already better at Endless Legend than I am. We have a unit called the Kasai. It is a ranged unit with a cavalry movement speed. And you know what the Kasai is better at than probably any other unit in the game? Kiting slower units around and not getting hit. Fighting a bunch of Harmonite might literally be the best possible application for a Kasai. Like, the best one you can have. So, I feel phenomenally dumb. I don't usually use Kasai because I find that their damage is a little bit low. You can see their 41 attack, 20 damage. And so I don't generally use them. I prefer to pick up a ranged unit from a minor faction or something. But the situation we're in right now is definitely the best situation that we could have for using Kasai, and I feel real dumb for having not pulled them. Now that said, do we want to wave off the sewer system and research Kasai for that purpose? Because we don't have access to a minor faction with a ranged attack right now. So do we want to pull... do we want to say screw the sewers, get Kasai, and try to actually... I think we should. I think it's a good idea. Especially since... even if we take Inoya from red, we still won't have a ranged unit. I feel really dumb. Honestly, it's very obvious in hindsight that that's what we should be doing. So, disappointing. Disappointing that I have allowed this to occur. I think if we can get over here and attack this city without involving... No, never mind. It doesn't work. I was thinking if we could get over here and attack the city without involving that stack of Harmonite 4s. They want me to give them Alchemy Workshop in exchange for reopening the borders. Huh, that's interesting. I never noticed that the description for open borders is a step further than peace. Because it's not. That's not right. Green is way ahead of us. And the thing is, this deal is to their benefit. This deal is... Here, if we hit counter-proposal... I'm not sure if I'll be able to retake the deal... Because I want to accept this. But I'm trying to explain why. This deal is in their benefit. If you hit counter-proposal on any deal that the AI offers you, you'll always see that it's a little bit skewed in their favor. But I think I actually want that. I want to take a deal that's skewed in their favor, because it gives you a little bit of a diplomatic modifier. When you make deals that are unfair in the AI's favor, they remember that. So we're going to accept this. And that's going to make him a little bit less likely to try to murder us in the near future, I believe. So this is another Harmonite 4, I'm assuming, so that means that there's 4 of them, including the 3 that we know are up here, in addition to the 2 Harmonite 3s and the Mastermind and the 3 militia units. This might be a bad idea. Maybe we should bail. Maybe we should build up a second army, but for now back off. It's possible. It's possible that's the thing. I think that it might be a good idea to build the canal locks in Shulna. Look at all that industry. We have the Megapole in one place and the canal locks in another place. We'll have 2 good, strong production cities, and this will only take a little bit longer than it'll take us to get the Kasai. We're gonna want to we're not gonna want a force that's entirely Kasai. We want to make sure we have some Yermaks. As you guys have seen, Yermaks are very, very good units. I like them a lot. But 3 Yermax and 3 Kasai times 2, you know, instead of just 12 Yermax is a way better setup. So do we want to pull back? So I'm starting to become concerned that we can't win this. I think... Are these maybe just titanium? The orange color makes me think they're made of adamantium. You can see the Harmonite 3s just have simple wooden clubs. Might be the default weapon. What do we know from... They have stun 3. We have a unit that's capable of equipping hammers. We can sort this out once and for all. I'm just curious because it actually does matter a lot. Okay, yeah, weapons from this tier only have stun 2. So yeah, those are adamantium hammers. And this is what the titanium weapon looks like. It is not... Oh no, it does have that orange on it. Huh. Well, it would stand to reason that if they were using titanium weapons, they would only have stun 2 though, right? This is bad. Because the thing is, I mean, this is the titanium weapon model, so yeah, those are titanium hammers. The reason that's bad is that means they have another big boost in effectiveness coming when they actually do hit adamantium. So why do they have... These guys only have stun 2, right? Oh no, I guess Harmonite maybe just naturally have stun 3 that's overriding. Because these guys with the default weapons still have stun 3 as well. Yeah, that means they have another big boost in effectiveness coming pretty soon. They're already mining the resources for it, although it'll take them a long time to get enough... Sorry, from the land it would take them a long time to get enough resources to outfit a large number of troops. It may not be difficult at all for them to do it from the sea. So maybe we should back off. Because I think our army's about to get totally owned. And if we lose our army, we're not going to be able to defend ourselves either. I don't see his group of 3, though. Where'd they go? His group of 3 Harmonite 4s. If he really does only have 1 Harmonite 4 over here, that fight we could win. I'm gonna risk it. Well, I mean, I don't have any movement left, so we're gonna do the only thing we can do. Alright, we're at 54%, and we have a market finishing this turn. And Greenwich has 5 population. The Empire approval value is made out of your city approval values, and then combined but weighted by population. I think we should back off. I don't think we can win this fight right now. Somebody else in the comments posed the question, what if green was just waiting to see what happens between us and red so that they can sweep up the pieces? Like, maybe they thought red was going to take Shulna and then they could take it from red. And I don't know if the AI works like that, but I do think that's totally feasible. It's absolutely possible that that's what's going on. I don't know what the AI's planning or... I don't know anything about how the AI thinks about the future. So I do not have an answer to that question, but I think it's feasible, at least, that the AI was thinking that it would be able to scoop up some free stuff from us. After red took it, green could take it back while it was still in the weakened state. Could be, absolutely. Alright, I'm really, really hoping that we have, like, at least 2 sources of one of the tier 3, or one of the adamantium and palladium, because if we don't, we're going to be in real trouble. Okay, well, there you go. That's what's up with blue. Are you... Alright. 1 second, I'll be right back. Syria, Lastra. Start moving up toward winter immunity, and of course, the wonderful, wonderful black marketeer. Get all those trade routes. Actually, we should have a look at our trade output. I mean, obviously, we can win this fight. I think I'm going to hold the Yermax back. Try to win this fight without actually committing any of our Yermac health. Because we have 3 militia coming and also, obviously, a ranged unit in our hero. Oh, there's no way down here. Okay, there is a path down here, but there's no path from our starting area. So only 3 units are going to be coming in. So do I want to block one of the reinforcement slots? Because it wouldn't be a big deal, is my point. No, let's not. Okay. Okay, so all of the Yermaks are going on. Hold position. Dervish 2. Militia and 2 heroes will be able to handle this, I think. And in fact, maybe you guys could get out of the way. That would be cool. I'm not moving the Dervish directly away because we might have to call upon the Dervish. We'll see. Alright, please actually hit him. I do wish it wasn't the case that our militia are slower than all of our other units. Obviously, things would be a lot easier if we could have the militia do a little bit of tanking and then have our units show up behind them. That's actually, there is a little bit of value in using minor factions that have really low initiative for this reason. Like Rumblers, also the minor faction that we have assimilated. Rumblers have very, very low base initiative, and so they often will get to go after your militia, which in situations like this can be really valuable. Okay, so we killed that thing. We took no damage on any of our actual units. We got some XP. It's just good stuff. Alright, what do we want to do here? By the way, we're still stuck on our faction quest. I'm just hoping that there's a temple ruin over here somewhere. I guess just chill near the city. We should be able to pump out Kasai pretty quickly, and I think we're going to have to make them with glass steel weapons, unfortunately. Okay, I want to get this burrow out before we start producing units again, because it'll level up the thing. I do see 2 sources of adamantium. In fact, that is all we get. A couple of sources of blood crystal. That's not too bad. Alright, we definitely have to get smelters and then weapons. Alright, next turn Shulna can start pumping out the Kasai. Make sure we upgrade all of our unit designs. Do Kasai have the ability to use longbows? They do. Okay, we might go for that. Alright, so we want the nice tier 3 armor. The difference between tier 2 iron and tier 3 iron is not really that big. So it's not gonna break my heart if we can't afford to retrofit all of our Yermaks right away. So 18 attack, 14 damage versus 24 attack, 15 damage. Man, this is where you want to be, right? 29, 24. But we just can't afford. To be perfectly honest, 24 initiative really is a lot, but we kind of don't need it. I'm just going to take the better stats, honestly. You can see what I'm saying about glass steel not being ideal. Yeah, I'm just going to take the better stats. We don't need the initiative. 26 should be sufficient, I think. We can see some of their guys, right? We could. I don't know where they went. Yeah, let's have a look. I think these guys are still going to have really, really low initiative. 4. Now, granted, these aren't the new ones. These aren't the newest model. We should probably attack these guys, actually. Take advantage of the fact that he's exposed a couple of the Harmonite 3s. So they have 88 attack. They're still going to be able to do full damage to us, which is a little frustrating. Alright, so you... Yeah, you go to here and attack that guy. Whereas the first full health Yermak gets to be the one that attacks this guy. Actually, sorry, he has to attack this guy, otherwise this guy will be able to do whatever he wants on his turn. You know, why don't we do that? Okay. Just trying to make sure that the Yermaks that are at less than full health are not directly attacking Harmonites. Oh, we didn't quite get that kill. Okay. First Yermak goes to here and attacks like that. And then, yeah, we hit the other target. As we must, unfortunately. It's possible that we just get a kill here on the sweep. Ah, no such luck. Maybe the Dervish will get a stun? Nope, the Dervish will get almost murdered. Well, if we lose the Dervish, it's not the end of the world. He's not exactly fantastic. As long as this dude keeps funneling troops into our territory, we're down. I'm down with that. Listen, constructing sentences is hard. I've never found it to be particularly intuitive. Alright, so are we running trade routes yet? No, okay. Next turn. Next turn there will be trade. And if we can get peace with green, there will be even better trade. So it should help alleviate a little bit of this bleed off here. Gotta wait for the next turn to actually start. Okay. Really, we're still seeing no trade routes. Don't we have right-of-way in 2 adjacent regions? No, Shulna's not actually adjacent to the capital because of Grodedge having this like weird tail. So please make this a priority. And we gotta get the science buildings. It's taking too long to research stuff. Maybe you need this first. Okay. Yeah, it turns out the Kasai are better off with no strategics than with Glasssteel, at least in this case. So yeah, you can see Rumblers here have a base initiative of 2. Just to illustrate what I was talking about before. Oh, that's right, I was going to update the other troop designs. So the Yermak is definitely going to stay on Titanium Claw. The Titanium Claws are 29-32 versus Iron Claws, which are 24-26. They have Sweep Strike Back 4. But we're not getting Sweep Strike Back, we're doing our sweep. We do want to upgrade to a better class of armor, though. And if you're curious what the difference is, the breastplate is 1026 versus 1440. Like I said, it's pretty incremental. The move from Tier 3 Iron to Tier 1 Dust is a really big deal, though. I think it's worth keeping up the Titanium for the little extra advantage. The Dervish most certainly going to make more sense to just go to the Tier 3 Iron Hammer. This isn't... no, this is the hammer, that's right. 2720 versus 1818 with stun 3, and it's just 10% more chance to land the stun. And also, apparently, didn't have good shields before. Alright. May as well upgrade the hero's armor as well. It is not completely inconsequential. Alright, so he's funneled off a couple of small armies at us, but we know that he has a group of Harmonite 4s that he's building. When Hylomen finishes this, they're going to go into Yermak production. We're going to gain 25 industry from the Borough Street being completed, because it's going to level up the thing here. We actually, I think, have to do this. That sucks. There's no population here. These cities really need to focus on building stuff. Because we can speed this up a little bit. Alright, once we have the Kasai, we might want to swap... No, we don't want to swap heroes. We might want to look to getting another hero, though. Right, why don't we get up here? This will give us some vision without making us quite as exposed. We're still 4 turns off of Smelting Station. The Smelting Stations will be in our high industry regions, which is nice. But I have to imagine he's actually pressing up into the next tier of weaponry by now, so let's be cautious for a moment. I do think that we probably lose this game, though. My concern is that purple and green may have gotten so powerful that we are not going to be able to fight back. Oh, dust production returns to normal. That is wonderful news. Okay, so Hylomen's on 4 turns to a Yermak. My thinking is... Well, you know what? I'm producing a Yermak. We'll be at 3 Kasai and a Yermak. Maybe I want to go half and half with these armies, but maybe not. I'm not sure, because the Kasai does a lot less damage. Even with titanium weapons, Kasai do a lot less damage than Yermaks. It's just that they expose themselves less, because, you know, ranged units are great. How close is... Okay, we're pretty far off of a level. Each unit in a hero's army or in a city's garrison gives the hero that is the boss of that grouping a bunch of 1 extra XP per turn, and I think that our focus right now is getting Nala's level up as high as possible, so she can get as many levels in that plus life skill as we can get her. I think we can pull these guys off now. It doesn't even change the number of turns. Just moving guys in. Okay, that one does. So we can be bringing in this much money while focusing this much on industry. This is the 3 Harmonite 4s? Yeah. Alright, well, by the time they get around to Shulna, Shulna's going to have the other Kasai done, almost. Really, we're only content still. We were content before. Before Grodage finished its thing. That's super weird. Alright, Hylomen does at some point need to do this. That'll help a little bit, because this city will gain... How much is it? It's plus 15 per extra level on city tile. So this city will gain 30 approval. Well, it'll lose 10 for putting down a city, and then it'll gain 30. So this city will go up to 70, and it's the bulk of our empire, so its approval level is weighted a little higher. If I move everybody over to industry for... We got a couple of turns off of the borough. Yeah, okay. Let's try to get that done. I really, really want my empire to be above content. The difference in resource output is significant. Alright, once we have a force of Kasai, we'll fiddle with the composition of the 2 groups a little bit, and then we'll hopefully be able to take Red out Oof, that is heartbreaking. That is an absolutely brutal amount of dust that we lost there. The funny thing is, it doesn't even... the winter isn't even a minus dust winter. It just sucks. Okay, well, we have to move people. It would be best if they were here, I guess. Shulna makes more dust per citizen, but it also is getting a much larger industry per citizen benefit right now. I'd like to keep it there. Remember, their army is slowed by the winter, but they also have improved movement trinkets, so they're pretty fast to start with. Six turns until alloys. Go. Get over there. Ah, the Kasai aren't going to be fast enough. Alright, well, we'll just put them back here. Alright, well, we'll win this. But it might hurt. Yes, the battle... Oh, this happens sometimes. I may have to reload from the autosave at the beginning of the turn. I don't remember this bug happening very often in the long ago. I'm not sure when it started. It might be a Tempest bug. Alright, so we should beat him at this city, but I think it's likely that we're going to take more damage than I'd like. We'll probably lose units. His guy's stats are so much better than ours. He doesn't even have a huge level advantage on us, although he does have a level advantage. Alright, so our guy needs to move a little preemptively, not let the AI take advantage of the... Just get over here. Okay. This time I managed to get the Kasai in there. Purple is stealing all my pearls. Pearl pole. Stealing all my pearls. Okay, this is more important than the next Kasai. Please get that happening as soon as possible. I don't know that this needs to go above the burrow streets, though. Getting those burrow streets out is really important. Getting that burrow is really important, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's do it. Let's rumble. Okay, we definitely want to take our militia way back. Alright, so have you attack him, and you guys just kind of get into position. Be ready to fight. Oh, he assigned his hero to the army. So this attack makes this guy serve as kind of a block for these two. Now they have to move around in kind of an awkward fashion. Oh, he just went right for the cliff. That's fair. I suppose that's pretty okay. You could go up here and distract him. That would be lovely. I guess we'll just put a Yermak on it, actually. So maybe your play is this. I'm not sure what I want this guy to do. I don't want him here, because I want this space to be available for our units to move into next turn. Trying to figure out who gets the exhaustion this turn. If I want to just... I think we should just focus damage. Let's just try to kill this guy if we can. Okay, 69 is not 100% what I was looking for. Alright, so yeah, you move to here. You attack that guy. This guy. I guess it can be like this, though, so we can start menacing the hero. And in fact... Alright. Let's do something that looks like that. So we should kill one or two of them this turn, I think. Wow, 225 is pretty good. My militia elected to not do the thing they were supposed to do. Alright, well that's pretty dumb. I shouldn't have lost a unit there, but we'll live. Kasai can try to help out. This guy shouldn't be attacked by Unix anymore, though. I think between the militia and the hero and the Kasai, we should have him under control. Well, actually, it looks like the Yermax are going to be attacking him just because we ran out of other stuff to do in the fight. So we lost one. We didn't really even take a lot of damage apart from that. Okay. We're doing alright on dust. Boy, I hope this winter's short. Alright, so I think I wanna move a second Yermak out. Okay. Apparently we're fighting first. I'm still reasonably happy with this Empire plan. Who is that? That was Red, really? Well, that's cool. Hold up, can I see it in their city? I cannot. So they do have a second city, then. And they're working on the Throne of Emperors right here, which is the legendary building that that gives influence. So yeah, Red does have a second city down into the probably southeast. All right, let's do this. Harmonite 5, 107 with stun 4. Okay, these guys have some new weapons. Those might just, honestly, those might be dust, tier 1 dust hammers. Alright, let's handle it. I want to put you up. I want the range unit to come in on the first turn. Because I think we're gonna intentionally not fight this guy with the Yermax. Everybody just start way out here. So we'll have the 2 ranged units come in, and then we'll have the militia coming in, and it'll be cool. Okay, so all of you are to go find something else to do. Read a book. It's good for you. Just sort of give him a wide area to think about. This Kasai, look at the movement range on these guys. It's crazy. All right. So we'll tank his defense a little bit. I'm curious to see where he's going to move to. What does he think is the right move here? Ow. Poor militia. Okay, yeah. Orders stand. Do it. For some reason, I wasn't thinking that our militia would be able to get to him on the first turn. Oof. Fortunately, I have an infinite supply of these militia guys. I'm not at all worried about that. Is it possible for me to... It is possible for me to get on higher ground than he is. Maybe I should be running... Let's run the Kasai around and see if we can make that happen. Okay, not this turn, but probably next turn, it looks like. Actually, this space right here is on higher ground than he is. Try to get that small attack bonus. Make this happen in the fewest number of attacks possible. Smallest number of attacks possible, rather. Alright, 2 militia down. Small price to pay, considering that they cost nothing and will regenerate instantly. There it is. Never mind. Totally irrelevant. Okay, so no actual damage, free kill. XP for 2 heroes. This guy is not... He's not conducting this war in the most optimal fashion. Alright, I think we're moving up toward tools of the enemy and also, of course, Cold Operator. Alright, so I'm going to move maybe the Dervish out, merge the Kasai in. And then this Yermak needs to get a move on here. Alright, so we're going to need some more Kasai, obviously. 5 turns until we can at least get an idea of how expensive it's going to be to equip our troops, although obviously it's going to be quite a while longer before we're really making headway on that. Well, maybe. Hold on. What's the... Adamantium's expensive. Purple's trying to take advantage of the black spot. 67 damage. These guys have extremely high attack. Wow, really? The game thinks he's gonna totally run away with this, huh? I guess his units have kind of a lot of health. And he's attacking the smaller and weaker of our 2 armies. Maybe I just retreat? I'm thinking I don't want to lose a ton of guys to attrition against a force that I shouldn't have to be fighting. But like, this shaman has 34 damage. This shaman has 62. They have enough attack that they're going to get damage and a half sometimes. The Tedekes I'm concerned about. 94 damage with free counter. Means that he'll be hitting us twice a turn until we kill him. Yeah, if he was attacking our main army, I would have at him. In fact, should I have at him? Because he's kind of... He's letting me know that this is going to be a problem. Yeah, I think it's better that we do it. Alright, Tedeke's got to die first. This one. This one's the most important one. So, of course, it's the one that's furthest back. Those look like adamantium bows to me. Alright, Tedeke's have very short range, though. So this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3... So we want to sort of make our line back here. This guy's actually not going to be able to participate in the combat on the first turn. Yeah, this should be okay. Please actually kill. And yeah, the Tedekes kind of have to be the first concern. I don't have any idea, by the way, if that's how that's supposed to be pronounced. No way to know. How much damage does the... Okay, the ranger's an issue. Let's have the... Let's let the Kasai start in on that ranger. Ow. Alright, so he backed all the way up into the corner here. Reminder, this is not the scary one. This one is the one I'm concerned about. $24 damage. You show them. Alright, hopefully they'll be a little bit baffled by the, Yeah, I mean, this is basically right. Hopefully they'll be a little bit baffled by the number of troops we walk forward, and they'll attack the militia a lot or something, or maybe one of the heroes. No, they're dedicated to killing the Kasai. Well, it's not a big deal. Kasai are not very expensive. This is, I guess, another benefit of running Kasai is that they, I don't mind losing them to the near max. There you go. Okay, well this was a thing that really only makes sense for purple to do if they can win, right? Like they're getting money for killing my units because of the black spot. But I just don't understand. I don't see how this attack makes a lot of sense. I guess they attacked my smaller group. Maybe not. No, they definitely would have seen us, though. If they thought that group of 2 units was completely alone, then I see some sensibility in that. But in any other circumstance, this attack just doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright, by the way, this unit is considered adjacent to this unit for calculating whether or not the archer's losing morale, even though, you know, there's a cliff. Yeah, their damage value, they have really good stats in a lot of ways. The problem is that their damage value is setting a sort of a hard cap on their effectiveness. We're having a really hard time killing them, though. Alright, well, every turn he's losing a bit more morale because we're getting more and more units adjacent to him. Alright. And I think that Serial Astra will not actually be dead. No, she is. Sometimes a hero who is a governor will last stand when they go down, and sometimes they won't. And I don't seem to have been able to discern the rhyme or reason of that. Alright, another plus 30 life. We're going all the way to the top. Sorry, we're going all the way to the top of that skill. Alright, no movement points. Yeah, that's fine. We'll merge in the guy from here anyway. It's 390 dust. And that has hurt our income pretty badly. I'm really annoyed by that. Purple just taking pot shots because it looked like red wasn't winning by enough anymore. Alright, well we have... we have some Adamantian coming in now. What's up? Sure. Menace me, and then close your borders and threaten me. Oh my god, all of this city's industry comes from the citizens. We're already on maximum dust in every other city, right? No, not here, but... guess it helps a little. Yeah, we can't produce units anymore, basically. We have to stop losing money. That's very frustrating. It's very frustrating that Purple would go out of their way to help Red like that. Okay, I'm assuming I can pull this back now. Yeah. Heilemann is just about to push up that approval level. I just don't know what we're going to do. I feel like we're in a lot of trouble. The black spot is hurting us a lot. Because it's making me so unable to trust my borders. See if we can grab these pearls. Alright, once we have access to the uncommon alloys, we're going to have to just upgrade our troops one by one. As the resources... oh, no, not you. Come on. Alright, yep, the Margar have infinite strategics because of fortresses, I'm assuming. They probably got quite a few of the early game fortresses. Alright, well, this is a situation where it's going to be considerably more difficult to avoid engaging in direct combat with this thing. But we need to not engage in direct combat with this thing. And the thing is, I want to, but I want him to come out first. I want to be able to surround him and get the maximum number of attacks per turn. There we go. If we have to get hit, we're at least going to get... why can't I select this unit? There we go. If we have to get hit, we're at least going to get hit the smallest possible number of times. Okay. Unfortunately, the battlefield, due to the sea, was too small for us to just wait for all the ranged units to come in. Okay, well, fighting the Dust Guardian. I kept wanting to say Bishop. I don't think this should be a huge problem. Our units hit pretty hard. If he doesn't get a first turn mind control, it's going to be, like, quite bad for him. Actually, hold on. Let's try to get this Kasai involved in the battle. Okay, there we go. Okay, and he doesn't have any reinforcements in range. Great, he retreated. That's good for us. Now, when we have to fight him in the very near future, he will be significantly weaker. Alright, this should help a little bit. Really got to get... we're so close to pushing up our approval. I really thought that finishing the upgrades in Heilemann was going to do it. Oh, hey, we can probably... Let's have a look at what upgrades are going to cost us. 11. Alright, I think that the hero's weapon is disproportionately important due to the hero being ranged and having good initiative, so it is definitely the first thing that's getting upgraded. And we'll get another rank of exhaustion out of it. Wait. She's using glass steel. Would it be better to just take her to the tier 3 iron? 1512 versus 912. That's a little more life, but not with the extra initiative. Even so, it is quite a lot of initiative, though. But yeah, I think we're actually better off with the Iron Long Scepter because it has another rank of exhaustion. It's minus 10% more defense. Alright, we probably shouldn't let that thing get away. If we can successfully chase it. No. Still can't see it. Alright, and you are just going to produce units. More Kasai. Always more Kasai. Alright, Greenwich has right away coming. That's pretty important. We might see if we can swing reassigning a couple people to industry on that. Actually, we're not going to be able to chase the Guardian into a combat over here anyway. That isn't going to also include the city, I mean. So... where'd he go? Oh, he really ran. Just wait. Well in the backfield. Alright, how many turns would it be if we put everybody on this? 5 turns? It's pretty important. What if I reassign some people elsewhere? Because I don't want to be losing that much dust every turn, obviously. Yeah, let's go ahead and eat this a little bit. It's really important for us to get Grotage's right of way up because it is adjacent to all of our other units, or all of our other regions. Even if we... actually, you know what? Even if we can find this thing, we should still attack it, even in the region with the city. Because, first of all, it'll give me an easier time dealing with the units from the city. What, did it evaporate? I guess it must have run through the city to the south? Okay. It's a shame you can't tell how close these things are to done. It looked like this last time we looked at it. I don't know. I'd love it if they would complete it. And then we can take their city. I don't know where the thing went. Well, maybe we should siege them. What do we have here? We have 38 plus we have 46 fortification damage. I don't know. Get me some more Kasai. Actually, this city has a significant amount of land now. We should probably build canal system. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 extra industry per turn. It's fine. It's fine. It's alright. It's not amazing. Screw it. Let's siege them. I don't know what's going on with their army, but it seems to have backed off a little bit. I'm wondering if they're maybe being attacked by green. And if they're being attacked by green, I am super fine with that. As long as green doesn't actually get all of their stuff. Okay, a couple Harmonite 4s. There's a way to intentionally attack the unit that's standing on the city tile instead of the city tile. I don't know what it is. Oh. Get him. Okay. So the answer to where did they go is they went into the water. Or where he went. He went into the water. Okay, so we're gonna be able to route him, I think. I use that word a little loosely sometimes. 3 more turns on that. That's gonna be big. We're gonna make a lot of extra dust per turn off of that. Alright, we're gonna do this and just lock up this part of the board for a moment at the beginning of the next turn. And take a moment to look around. Okay, there we go. So that area is locked. 2 turns till we have this right away. 2 turns till we have bread and circuses. We should see a sharp increase in our money at that point. Both our income and, you know, this will work. Okay, let's do it. I don't imagine he runs. Yeah. I do not have any idea whether he's going to bring reinforcements in or not. If he does, that would be great for us, actually. Why don't we do this? Yeah. Aw. If he brought in his reinforcements, that would be splendid. Really? He's going for a Kasai. That's a strange choice. I think he's doing the same thing that units usually do, where they consider whether they are likely to kill the thing they're attacking first, which leads them to attack the weakest thing. But a Dust Guardian should be attacking whatever has the highest damage potential, so that if his mind control goes off, he does the maximum damage to the enemy force. So he's going to get one attack out of my Kasai there. That's not really going to do anything. They attacked the Dervish too, which is like the least valuable target. Okay, let's go back to siege mode. Oh, I wasn't able to block these dudes in. Well, this is okay. We can probably kill the Mastermind while fleeing the Harmonites. With at least part of the battle until enough reinforcements are in. Ooh, he gets to go first, though. That's interesting. I mean, maybe screw it. Yeah. Never mind. We're gonna put this Yermak front and center. No, here. He's just gonna run in and attack the Mastermind, and we're gonna do our best. Alright, so you need to move before attacking. Make sure that we free up the reinforcement slot. Oh, this is the Dervish. Interesting. Let's see if we can block this reinforcement slot. Okay. So his dudes have unsteady when they hit us. Really relevant. Okay, come on, get that stun. Ah, no stun. I was really hoping that we could get this guy locked in place. Actually, we did. He didn't move, so never mind. Everything's fine. You attack here. You attack here. Push, push, push. You definitely want to go there. Unfortunately, removing the glass steel has made it so the hero now attacks after the Yermax, so we're not getting totally optimal play from our... totally optimal damage from our exhaustion buff. I actually probably could have had this Yermak just attack the Mastermind. I mean, I guess this way's a little more certain, at least. Alright, stunned. Excellent. Well, I do believe that the city is ours now. That took some doing. And we are on an upswing of power. We're both able to produce troops faster than we ever have been before, and we're about to gain a significant amount of power on our individual units from the... As poor Dervish is dead. From the adamantium and palladium weapons that we slowly will be re-equipping with. So actually, I feel like things are going very well. And Yermacs are fantastic. But I do want to outline, this would have gone less smoothly if not for the Kasai. So thank you. Again, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Thank you, person in the comments who pointed out that Kasai are, like, very obviously very, very good in this situation. We just run all the melee units away, right? There's no good reason for us to take any additional damage when we can definitely let our ranged units handle this kill. So you're moving out, you're moving out. Yeah, okay. Alright, good work, guys. We unfortunately do not have an action point. We can attack like this and have no risk of including that guy in the battle, no matter where he ends up. Okay, so we've done it. We've taken Red's capital. I imagine it's a pretty developed city, although it does not have the Alchemic Institute that they built, which I'm sad about. Oh, you know what? They might have a region down here and to the right, but they might also have an island at this point. We might have given them enough time to build an island. Also, we didn't actually lose... Did we only lose the Dervish there? That's pretty fantastic. Alright, well, we may not win the game, but we did win our petty squabble, so... You know, how about that? Can we maybe do this right now? Just not run out of money. We did make a bunch of money. I'm assuming... Transaction fees? Yeah. Because I don't know where else a 1K would have come from. So, 1591. What happened? Scorpa sold everything. Holy crap. Why did you have 92 Hyperium? Wow, okay, so all of the resources have bottomed out price-wise. Just as we got super filthy rich. Oh my god, you guys. We're buying, like, all of this adamantium. Let's do some retrofits. So, let's figure out what we're talking about here in terms of requirements. First of all, we can do this. Do we want to do this? I'm gonna equip our hero in Palladian. Because as we purchase stuff from the marketplace, we're going to be slowly driving the price up. So I want to, rather than buy all of the world's adamantium, let's buy most of the world's adamantium and a little bit of palladium, spread that price rise out a little bit. So we want the exhaustion weapon, 71 attack, 40 damage versus 15 attack, 12 damage. This is the biggest moment in the game, sort of military power-wise, is the move to adamantium and palladium weapons. If you are significantly behind on this, you will get absolutely trashed. It's not a good place to be. Alright. Yermak. So we need 11 each per... 11 for each Yermak. Kasai are going to need... Alright. So exactly how much dust do I have? 1539. We have 5 Yermaks. Okay. So we need quite a bit of adamantium. Okay, but we didn't even put a dent in the demand. Actually, it didn't change the price at all. That was a crazy amount that got sold there. Alright, he has a ton of high-level Harmonite troops over here. Is this ocean water? Can I get a read on that? No, this is coastal. You can see the, Okay, so this region's red. Sorry, we know this region's red, but I mean this region's land, as well as red. It's red's land. Okay, so here's a question. Do I want to put my Kasai also in adamantium, or do we want to a little bit? Because we do have a source of a single source. Oh, no, wait. This is an adamantium extractor as well. Never mind. I guess everybody's going adamantium, because that's all we know how to mine. Kasai with adamantium longbows. This is pretty great. This is a pretty great moment for us. The AI uses the marketplace extensively on Endless. So, on Endless, the trait that gives you money every time they use the marketplace, gives you a percentage of their fee, is really good. It's way better than it is on lower difficulties. So we have 4 Kasai. I don't think we have enough money to... That's not even the right button. Also, my computer's chugging a little bit here. Gonna have to make some upgrades in the future, near future. Yeah, let's go, like, all the way. Oh no, I need 31 dust for this retrofit. Who could possibly have 31 dust? The bad news is he cratered the prices of a lot of our stuff. He didn't sell a ton of other luxuries. What do we have? 30 booster cost? So we could buy enough wine, potentially, if we sold other stuff. We could buy enough wine to make a wine booster happen. Which would be good. Oh man, we're unhappy right now. Okay, so next turn when we get bread and circuses, we'll shoot back up into content at least. We'll get some dust from this. I'm just trying to figure out how much extra money I need to have on hand. Because we can sell things that are of a little bit low value, like we don't really need dye. Emeralds are at a much higher price. Why don't we sell 10 emeralds? Do our retrofitting. Nope, we don't have enough for either of those guys. Okay. Alright, you can get your move on. Yeah, and the next turn, like I said, like we've been saying, next turn should be really good for our economy. Do I want to... We're going to have to find something else to build for a little while, though. I guess I could just build dervishes. You just fill with dervishes for a little while. I'm thinking that we do need to expand this city. Obviously, it would be beneficial to us if we were out a little further. And this expansion does pick us up an anomaly. It'll bring the city down to content, though. But bread and circuses will fight it. Yeah. Okay. Things are going alright. But I think that's where we're going to have to call this episode. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series as much as I'm enjoying making it. If you are, I very much appreciate, all your likes and comments. I do read my comments, generally. I don't always read them promptly, and I'm sorry about that. But I do get around to them. Come back next time. We might be able to exterminate Red, depending on whether they've got an actual island fortress somewhere. And then after that, I expect that we will have the luxury, the joy, the pure unadulterated pleasure of watching Green win the game. And we'll see you then.